Hi, well, first of all, I'm gonna make a summary of the case of eToro. Nowadays, investment capital has become massive thanks to globalization and the development of technology. Has impacted the world of capital investment. It is no longer limited to rich and expert people in the subject, and it has become available for middle class people without complex financial knowledge. And with this, I'm gonna start talking about electronic money. Well, it is no longer an expectation for the future and has become a reality today. It has great growth potential, and this is what makes more people and companies interested in adopting them in their economy activity, adding more value to this means of payment. eToro was created with the idea of bringing common people closer to the benefits of investing in stocks and cryptocurrency in a simple way and with a low budget. And it was the facilitating tools that gave success and popularity like mobile platforms and other people's investment and copy options eToro has a copy dynamic with which users earn money. And you ask yourself, how does this work? Well, here I am to explain it. eToro is not only a finance platform, it is also a social platform in which you create an account, personalize it, and make publications. Users follows the movements of the most specialized users with many profits and by copying from these users. All your movements are replicated in your account, and in this way, inexperienced people earn money, and users who are copied also earn money. And this depends on how many users copy them. Once you are a known user and you are copied by many people, it becomes a very profitable job since you even get to earn a certain amount monthly. Sorry. In this case, they tell us the story of a man who sold burgers and was not an expert in finance, and he created an account in eToro, and his investments and movements were so good that many people copied him, and even he left his job to dedicate himself to eToro. The users of these platforms are mostly between 25 and 45 years old and are characterized by being a generation that will inherit money significantly from the previous generation and seek to obtain passive income through investments, same as in times in the past, it would not have been accessible to more than a select group of people globally. This target audience has been classified in three items listed according to their investment profile. In this case, we also can see the investment tools developed by eToro facilitated the entry and confidence of inexperienced users. It has allowed a community to grow that is built on mutual trust and enables small investors to make big profits based on their skills and their own fortune. Until a few years ago, eToro had not been able to enter to US market, but in 2020 it was authorized, and accessing the US market has been a key point in the growth of eToro, giving it a competitive advantage over other brokers and gaining the trust of many more users. In addition, this fact has allowed American investors to interlock with foreign markets and vice versa, accelerating the expansion of investment in the platforms. Company like eToro have a very high growth expectation. It is expected that in the future more investors, mainly young people adapted to technology, will enter these communities to grow their money beyond ordinary jobs. And well, we consider that eToro will be profitable in the US market because it differs from other financial brokers as it is aimed at a young target audience with no previous experience in trading stock and cryptocurrency. eToro offers unique service like trade copy and portfolios copy, factor that differentiate from other brokers orientated to users with a minimum of basic knowledge.
Okay, so um, we believe the US consumers will value the social features that eToro's platform provides, particularly the copy function, because they provide less risk in the investment done, especially of those users in learning process. Also, because copying a professional client will with high earning reputation can often lend to a greater profitability, and safety tools are also implemented into the system to prevent copying from users that have a higher risk. And also, if you have like a poor financial status, you are limited to what you can do in the platform. And also popular investors that are being copied get a lot of economic incentives to keep cultivating such a community. Um, Although it's a really safe and in an incentive system, uh, a potential problem could be that eToro staff isn't sure whether US consumers would value investing with non-US investors and trust them. And for that reason, it will be more attractive to them if eToro gives economic incentive and or an additional risk coverage to the users uh, that to promote this kind of investment. And also, uh, eToro's measure of success in the US in 3 to 5 years should be measured because eToro should have built successfully built a trading and investing company community between US traders and non-US traders, but it's not easy at all. So these are some key elements to consider. First of all, eToro should give clear incentives to US traders so they decide to work internationally, from copying users' portfolios from other countries to investing in foreign markets. Also, some of the incentives could be providing an extra risk coverage or promoting US accounts that work internationally. Uh, Also, eToro must be precise when negotiating with the US regulators to allow non US copying, showing them that there are many ways to prevent excessive risks in the operations. And finally, eToro needs to expand its revenue sources in the US so that crypto isn't by far the main one. For example, offering US users a credit line, stock lending, and option trading. And a Peruvian target would be first of all, in Peru there is much higher poverty rate than the US or in most countries of Europe, for example. So most of the population isn't necessarily looking to invest the little income they have. So eToro should only consider the should only focus on the A and B socioeconomic levels at most. And although there is an advantage to expand eToro's market in Peru, if there is an advantage, it will be that some population, especially young people, have recently started to work formally and have more technological knowledge. So, and they want to generate a bigger income and grow quickly. So that's why they often like to afford some risk to achieve that. And well, uh, some products or services eToro could offer for the trade finance are, first of all, a service to connect various banks, accounts, and brokerages, allowing users to see all their assets in one app, in which they can also be recommended to move their assets to the eToro's platform. And also, they could offer a service of cryptocurrency blockchain explorer service, wallet, and also exchange service, in which they could charge a commission and also promote their main service, which is the social trading and investing platform.
Hello, teacher. Today I will present about eToro company. Question number 2. Describe the main participants. Johnny Asia, CEO and founder eToro in 27 in Tel Aviv, running Asia. Brother of Johnny and CEO founder of eToro. David Ring, CEO founder of eToro. Investment management professional from large global Tier 1 and Tier 2 financial institutions, including leading investment banks, wealth manager, and hedge funds. Financial service professional. Professional trader who have significant experience in trading stock, currency, commodities, and crypto. Those who work in unrelated industry but are skilled and investing and looking to build the reputation of eToro platform. Large technology companies, for example, Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, Apple, Google, Facebook, and others. Game industry, for example, Nintendo, Nvidia, and Sony Corporation. Cryptocurrency wallet. And finally, Gainer's QTR portfolio. Up to 13 eToro traders who are statistically most likely to make a profit in the next quarter. Question number 4. Would you recommend eToro targeting the USA and what value proposition should be communicated? Are there additional products or service would you advise the company to offer, adapt, or seek approval for? Due to the current situation, which in the United States has improved, that it will be to enter this market from now on. Science investment will take place in the short, medium, and long term. One of the value proposition is that anyone can investment. Most of its consumers are middle class. They have been affected by pandemic, for which are looking for new investment alternatives. I think that there must be a massive diversification of the products and services they offer in addition to cryptocurrency, lines of credits, loans, and business with different options should be offered, as well as a training course, tutorial, and even certification to be able to teach how to invest. Invest is the type of business. They should do a school for investment, specifically in eToro. Question number 8. If eToro planned to launch the platform in Peru formally, what considerations should be they have? From my perspective, eToro should do more campaigns and programs, of course, with more public about what the social network of e-commerce consists of. Since there is a population index that have no idea what the social network of e-commerce consists of, or what is the dynamic investment for this type of business. The minimum investment required should be also be reduced, since per capita income in Peru is minimal. With this, more people could invest according to their own capital. Question number 11. Who would the company affect the Peruvian Traders Company (CABAs)? Applications such as Bit, Uber, Trivago directly affected the taxi and hotel market, reducing the traditional market for this business as it has evolved in the same way. eToro will affect companies in the same sector by reducing their market since the market will have a different investment proposal. Clients will see an interesting value proposition in a new social trading system in the stock market on a global scale. Thanks.